Hey everybody. Okay, so the voice is coming out good. Everything is working fine now, and let's start our streaming. So let's open our graph first over here, which is GBP and after GBP let's have a look at gold also. So basically there was some issue with the streaming software, so I'm new to this software, and I just forgot how to use that, so I had to change few settings, and but now everything is working perfectly fine. So without any further issues we can just uh, get back to work. So I'm gonna just remove all the drawings from the chart and we will be analyzing fresh. Oh, so yesterday gold, this candle where we took the trade, it just went all the way up, and after that it retraced back down and it closed bearish. Oh, so it closed bearish, and after that the next candle closed above, and break and close above this resistance area, and then next candle did went up. Yeah, I think that was the good idea to close the trade over here. Yeah, I think that was the great idea. So let's remove all the drawings from this chart as well, and let's have a look at GBP. So today, if we talk about, let's go to daily first, and let's have a look at the daily, what the daily time frame has to say. So right now, if we talk about the daily time frame, then we can see clearly that the daily candle, the current daily candle has reached the resistance area. This is the resistance area, and the current daily candle has reached the area over here, and we don't know whether this today's daily candle will be closing above this area of resistance, or will be retracing back down and closing below this area of resistance. Because if we look at the previous candles, then we can see clearly that the previous candles, they had rejections over here. And there is one more thing, that the market was creating lower lows and lower highs, lower high, lower low, again lower high, again lower low. But then the today's candle, it just went straight up by creating a low over here in this area. So somewhere it clearly means that the market has a strong bullish momentum right now, but clearly we can't say it right now that where the market's gonna move. So we have to switch to the lower time frame, obviously, to see where a market can possibly go, right? So when we switch to the 4-minute time frame, we see a strong level of resistance where the market can approach towards to, right? And sorry. And the 4-hour candle has just started over here. 13 minutes passed away in the 4-hour candle. So I think it will be moving up, and it will be tapping this 163.980 area. I really think that's gonna happen. But the thing is, market has already made the move in the 4 hour, right? So if there would be a possible nice trade, then it should be from here only. But now the market has already moved so much, it has to, you know, retrace back down and then go up. But the thing is, volume time will be coming up, right? And we know that whenever there's volume time, the market's gonna move up or down with heavy volume. So that's the opportunity we will be getting soon. So let's have a look at the NY Open over here. Where is that? Okay. So New York will be opening in like 17 minutes. Let me just check something. NYSE open time. Okay, 9:30 a.m. ET. 9:30 a.m. ET to my time. Okay, so NYSE will be opening in like 16 minutes, and that will be like at 7 p.m. my time over here. So let's have a look at on the lower time frames now, and if we talk about 1 hour over here, then we have to adjust this area of resistance. And you know, we can clearly see the market just went down, created a low, and then it started its bullish momentum over here, creating higher highs and higher lows. And we all know that, like, whenever thank you, Antonio, I just checked that as well. And the thing is, whenever the market creates higher highs and higher lows, we can clearly say that yes, the market is in a bullish trend. And to confirm this as well, we can also draw some trend lines, you know, to support our idea and to have a clear look on the market. You know, you have to use all the available tools you have. Right now, by when I drew these trend lines over here, the picture is getting more clear, right? How the picture is getting more clear? Because we can see what the market was doing when it was in this price range, and we can now clearly see what the market did when it broke out this price range, right? So market went up, created a high, it went down, created a low, and again it created a higher high, and over here it created a higher low. And when we drew these trend lines from these 2 points, we see a pattern like the market was moving inside this triangle, right? We can say that. But what happened is this candle broke and closed above this triangle over here, or some pattern, whatever you want to say. And after that, the next candle, it just came all the way down. And once it came all the way down, instead of going down, it rejected this area heavily. Look at this huge wick rejection, and it closed like you know a very very small candle, indecisive candle, right? So and after that, we got a candle, like we got a sell candle. But the best part was, or the amazing part was, this bearish candle didn't closed below these trend lines, right? So if we also draw a support or a resistance over here, we can clearly see that this candle did came down strongly, but it did not closed below the resistance area or below the trend line as well, right? So and the next candle we got was a bullish candle. This candle over here, it did broke the low of the previous one, but the thing is, the market was creating higher highs and higher lows, so there was no point of taking or thinking about sells, right? So this candle over here, when this candle closed bullish, that was the confirmation for traders, like if the next candle breaks the high of this candle, I'm gonna take a buy trade, right? If somebody did took that trade, then it would have just gone like 45 pips. uh, and from those 45 pips, a trader can easily gets his 10 pips out of 45 pips or 15 pips out of 45 pips. So the range was also good, because if we look on the left, then we can clearly see that there is a good range of about 80 pips, which is also a clean range as well. So we always try to trade in these kind of easy ranges, because when we trade in easy ranges or good amount of ranges, we can easily get our target amount of pips very very easily. So as we can see over here right now, if we look at the current candle, is breaking the high of the previous one. But the thing is, we can't take a trade over here, right? Even though the market just goes all the way up and taps this area, which it will, but we cannot take a trade over here because the market has already made the move. So to see whether we can really trade over here or not, we need to go to the lower time frames, because according to the 1 hour, we cannot take a trade right now because the move has already been done. So we just have to wait and give the market us a chance to take a trade, right? So now we have to draw some more areas over here. Like, we just drew this area of support and resistance, then we have this area, and between this area we can see the market was ranging. Then we have a bullish candle over here, it closed outside the area, and the previous candle was closed like a doji one, like it doesn't want to go up, it doesn't want to go down. So market was really confused at this candle, right? So now, can we see the market going all the way up in a straight and easy move? I really don't think that, because what I'm waiting over here is to a support to be formed, something which really tells me that okay, so it's a very very easy setup, so you can easily take a trade, and and you have more probability than 50% of winning, right? So whenever there is a higher probability greater than like 50%, I jumps in the trade. But obviously with the money management and risk management as well, because if suppose there is a probability of 60% winning a trade, then what will you do? You cannot take your usually take when you cannot take your big lot size in that particular time of, like, when the probability is 60%. You have to lower down your lot size, and then you have to see whether that lot size is okay according to the probability or not, right? So you have to correlate between these two things. I'm trying to really put these things in a very very simple language, so just if anybody wants, they can really take notes out of this, because this gonna help you with your manual trading. So now this was all about GBP JPY. There is nothing in GBP JPY right now. I'm just gonna wait and watch like what happens and how the next candle will form and how this current candle will be closing. So in short, I'm just gonna wait for this candle to close, like 8 more minutes or 9 more minutes left. So let's have a look at the gold. So I think gold today is just ranging and nothing more. It's doing nothing more than ranging. So I'm just gonna go to the 1 hour, one daily time frame, and in the daily okay, so the market was moving up, it rejected the higher prices, then it went down, went up again, formed a resistance, went down, again a resistance formed, went down. So this was the point from where the market started to move up. So it did form a support over here, which was respected over here as well. So it did form a resistance over here when the market started to move down, and right now I don't see any kind of confirmation or thing which tells me that the market's gonna move down to retrace, or the market's gonna move up to in continuation, right? So we don't know about that. So to be more sure like where the market's gonna move, we have to switch to the lower time frame. According to the lower time frame, like the 4-hour time frame, it did form the support over here, it did form a resistance over here, and between these 2 points the market is just ranging, nothing else. Now the same thing we can see in the 1-hour time frame as well. Market went up, then went down, so it created a resistance over here, and if we adjust this level, then we will be having a support over here as well, and between these 2 points the market is just ranging. So do not try to take the trades between a low range area, because if somebody is thinking of taking a trade over here, then he must be thinking like, okay, so when this candle will be breaking the high of the previous, and I'm gonna take the trade, and I'm gonna wait for the market to tap the resistance area. But if you see the range, it's just 19 pips, so there's no point of taking the trades. This is where most of the traders makes mistakes, and this is where they lose their patience and they just start taking trades. And when you start taking trades in a wrong area like this, then what happens is they will be losing streaks you will be doing, right? So if you will lose your one trade, then you will try to recover that loss, then you will take another trade, then you will lose that trade as well, and after that you will take another trade, and you will have your losing streak at that point. So just avoid taking unnecessary trades. Now if we talk about, I have talked about avoid taking unnecessary trades, right? So I will also tell you like what my plan is about gold and how I'm gonna take a trade in gold. Like I took a trade yesterday and it went really well. I took that trade live in front of everyone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at the left, so we can see the price is over here right now, and we have this clean range. So now I think the market is trying to push up. I'm gonna just drop some areas over here. This is a strong level of support, and if we look over here, then we have this area of resistance as well, and this is a clean range. I'm not taking these two areas into count because market is already moving up, right? So we might see some sort of small rejections over here, but we cannot deny the fact that this is a clean range, right? So this is a fresh area, and these two are the old areas than this one, right? So I'm gonna consider the fresh area, because market changes all the time, so you have to think about that, right? So now if we look at our current market scenario, then we can see clearly that the area we were talking about, the clean range we were talking about, is nothing but a resistance, right? So if we just spread this area out a little bit more, we are directly entering into that resistance area coming from the left. So that simply means there cannot be any trade before we need a support to be formed. Like, let me just show you. So to take a buy, I need a breakout, I need a support formation, and I need the continuation. If I get this thing, I'm gonna take the trade. Otherwise I'm just sitting and relaxing right now, nothing else, no more plans. And if we talk about sells, let's just talk about sells as well. So below this area, if the market just goes below this area, what can happen over here is market can reject this area as well, right? Because this is a strong level of support over here as well, right? So there is very less range. Plus if you look at the previous candle, then we can see this huge rejection, right? So even though a candle comes down and test this wick over here, we don't know whether it's gonna move down to this one or whether it's gonna just reject like this candle over here, because if you think about your losses, if you are a scalper and you think about your loss, so most of the losses happens when there are wick rejections on your left, and you just ignore those wick rejections and you take the trade, and finally the market rejects those areas and hits your stop loss. So instead of trading in this range, wait wait for the market to go down, then create a resistance and drops down further, because once this happens, market can really fall in this area over here, right? Because we have this clean range, we will be having a resistance formed, so that will be a easy one, right? So I always tries to find easy setup, because there is no point of trading difficult setup, right? We have to keep the things very very simple. So as we talked about GBP JPY, it's moving up and very very soon it will be tapping in this area. I'm for sure about that. So it will be tapping inside this area, and after that we will see whether it's gonna move up or down or make some sort of support or something else. We will see about that. We will see about that. So nothing, we just have to wait now. Nothing is happening in the market, we just have to wait. Gold is ranging, GBP JPY has already made the move, nothing else is happening. So just a second guys. Okay, so I'm back. Come on guys, who haven't subscribed my live trading, just subscribe my page. My channel is just not just about live trading, there are many other things I post on the channel as well. So just support me guys, support me. Because over here you are getting this free knowledge, and I will get some motivation as well if you just subscribe me. And I think now you people are getting like 1080p quality in the YouTube video, right? Plus there is everything is crystal clear now, I hope, because over here when I checked everything is crystal clear, and I am also getting this 1080p quality. Let's just play some music. Okay, so oops. Okay, so GBP JPY candle has closed over here, and this is the time where when there will be NYSE open. So this is the time for that. So we can expect some volume coming in, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna there's nothing in gold, so can't say anything about that. But what I think is there might be a bullish move in GBP JPY. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just check for the news, if there is any news or not. There is, what Tuesday. There was Tuesday today. The news has already gone. There was CPI. It has done already, and right now the CPI was 1 hour ago. So I think, yeah, now we can start taking the trades. So I'm not taking a trade right now because the thing is, the candles just started and 3 minutes just passed away in this current candle, and the market just went all the way up without creating a lower wick. And if you look on the left, then we can see that clearly there are wick rejections over here, and there is a huge wick rejection over here as well. So even though you see the market moving up, but that's not, 100% sure that it will be moving up. So there is a very high chance that the market will be reversing back, this candle will be reversing back, and will create some sort of low first, and then it will be moving up. So there are 2 3 points which I would like to highlight over here, and these points are: number 1, there is no lower wick in the current candle. Number 2, the candle just started and it just pushed all the way up. So when that happens, there is a very high chance of retracing back down to create a lower wick. And number 3 is, on the left side there are huge wick rejections, so the same thing can happen here as well. So this is a very very strong resistance area from where the market has already rejected earlier as well, and this time as well it can also do the same thing. So it might reject, create a low, like create a support, and then it can go up. But right now I'm just staying far away from taking a trade. 25 minutes left for the current candle to close, and look over here, this candle is now reversing back, and now it will form some sort of support over here. If not, then I'm just gonna wait and watch. I'm not getting any trade over here. I just need a support to be formed first. So those who are coming live on the stream, hit me a like, guys, subscribe me, and also I really want to hear about your trading journey as well. Like, how did you get into this field, everything. If anybody wants to share, they are welcome. And hello Singwan, how are you? Welcome to the streams. Just hold on, guys. This requires a sign in. Why? Okay. Okay. So look over here. The candle just created a lower wick. Now it's moving up, but there's a very strong rejections to the left. So I'm really, staying away from these kind of things, because these kind of things really excites me. Actually, it really excites everyone. But what happened is, the moment you enters the trade, it starts to reverse back, right? So just be safe. Let's be patient. So nobody wants to share their trading journey, right? And there's one more thing I would like to mention. There will be live streams every day. There might be some days when there might not be live streams, so I'm gonna inform. And Antonio is saying need strong close above. Yeah, that's right. Actually, we just don't need a strong close above, because you know, let me just show you. If you get a strong close above like this, like over here, we cannot expect the next candle to go like this, right? It can, but the chances are less, because the thing is, the move has already been done from here. This was the point where there could be a possible nice entry, right? But right now we have to wait for something to happen like this: breakout and close above, retracement, support formation, and then breakout again. So that will be a easy setup to trade, and actually that will be a really tension free setup as well, because we should use our power when the probability is highest. Let us know you're ready to rock and roll. Thank you guys. Which time frame you want to close above? I'm looking for 30 minutes. I'm looking for 30 minutes over here, or maybe 15. I'm gonna change the time frame depending upon how the setup is forming, because right now if we look at the 15 minutes as well, uh 15 minutes is kind of confusing right now, because if you look on the left, we have to adjust this level over here, then we have to wait for 15-minute candle to close above this level. So I'm just gonna wait for 30-minute setup first, and side by side I'm also gonna look for 15 minutes as well, because you have to look in all the time frames at one point, and you have to tell yourself a story about that. So that's the really hard part, because telling yourself a story and thinking about all the time frames together, it's kind of a very very difficult thing to do, but it's our job to do that. So let's see what happens. Gold is moving down, but don't get trapped, guys. Don't get trapped in gold. It might go down, it might tell you, it might show you that, okay, traders, I'm now gonna move down. But when the traders enters that gold, it just flips back up, and it hits all the stop losses. So just wait and watch and be patient. Let's see what happens. And everybody, just tell me, are you getting good quality video, or there is some blurriness in the video? Because I really don't know about that. I have set the settings. I think those settings are perfect, but I still need to know from you guys. If anybody can check. Today the whole day was ranging. Today the market was ranging. Oh, since yesterday the market was ranging. Okay, so till the time we wait, let's do some fun part over here. Let me just show you some of my tools which I use in trading. Let me just show you. I'm gonna show you my latest expert advisor. Let me just show you. So this is my latest expert advisor over here. This is a gold trading expert advisor, and it has live trading record as well. Let me just show you that. So right now 14% up. This account is 14% up, and in Feb it made around 7%, and in March it made around 7% right now. So also, if you look at the statistics, basically, if anybody is new to the expert, just hold on, guys. I'm getting a call right now. Just hold on. Okay, guys, I'm back over here. Thank you, Antonio, for confirming. Can you check GBP USD, please? Yeah, if you have some plans, if you have like any chart ready, then you can just send me your chart as well. I'm gonna review your charts as well and comment on that. And in the meantime, yes, I'm gonna check GBP USD for you. But before that, I have to send something to someone, so just give me few minutes. Okay, so I have sent that thing. Now let's just go to our chart over here, and I'm gonna check. So I'm gonna check GBP USD for you. How to save this one? Let me just. What the auto save is on. Okay. So this is pound dollar over here. Oh, who is getting margin call over here? I think someone just put all the money on one single trade. So if I talk about GBP USD, let's have a look on the daily or weekly over here. So by looking at GBP USD, the market was moving down. So if we talk about GBP USD, the market was moving down. It created a low, then it formed a high over here, then it created another low, then another low, then another low over here. So we can see clearly that the market is, you know, if we just form this area over here, then we can clearly see that the market was consolidating on this support over here. But the today's candle, the weekly candle over here today, it just went straight up. It broke these highs over here, 1 2 3 candle high it broke. But the thing is, it if even if we see this candle going all the way up, it did not mean that, you know, it can really go all the way up and the trend is buy. The reason is this whole area, over here, this is a strong rejection zone, or lack of volume area, we can call it. Also, we can expect the market to reject the higher prices and return back and, you know, go down to test these area of lower prices. So that can also be the case. But for short term trading idea, I'm going to switch to the daily time frame. And if we look at the daily time frame over here, you know, there is a strong level of resistance we see, and yesterday's candle did closed above that area of strong resistance. This candle, it closed above, or it closed at this area of resistance, right? So today's candle will decide, like, if this current candle, today's candle, closes below this area 1.21722, then there is a very high probability that the tomorrow's candle will be moving down, because this will be a fake out then, right? So if this will be a fake out, then we can really expect the next candle to break the low of the previous one and continue moving down. Also to give you a reminder, there is a gap in between the market as well, right? So whenever there is a gap, most of the gaps will be filled, but to fill this one, we need today's candle to close below this level of resistance, 1.21722. We need a candle to close below this, right? So to be more sure and to give our idea some support, I'm gonna drop to 4-hour time frame, and let's see how the market is moving in the 4-hour. So the 4-hour time frame right now is just consolidating or creating some sort of fake out move, because this candle just came all the way down. The previous candle broke and closed above this area of resistance, and the current candle just created a higher wick and moved all the way down, and still it's moved down towards the downside. And if we talk about a support over here, where it can possibly go, it has already tapped in the possible area of support zone, and it's rejecting that area, right? But the thing is, the problem is, we don't know whether the current 4-hour candle will be going all the way down by breaking all the lows over here, or whether it will be rejecting these prices and moving back up again, creating a huge wick rejection and closing back up above, right? So we don't know about that. Hey Saransh, how are you? Yeah, very long time. Just hold on, guys, I'm getting a call. Okay, so sorry for the interruption, guys. Getting a lot of call today. So right now can't say anything by looking at the 4-hour time frame. The thing is, the market trend is obviously buy right now, temporary. On temporary basis it's a buy, but the thing is that this whole move over here, this is a fake out. Clearly it's a fake out, and right now market is tapping at a strong level of rejection zone again. So to move up, it has to push the price up with volume. But by looking at the current scenario, in the short term scenario, the market can move down a little bit, right? So to be more sure, I'm gonna move to the 1 hour time frame, and let's have a look on the 1 hour time frame. So 1 hour time frame is doing nothing but ranging only, tapping down, tapping up, tapping down, tapping up, same areas. So it's just ranging, nothing over here. So to take a sell trade now, the main part or the best part comes in. If we talk about sells, then I'm gonna sell below this area over here. I need a candle to close below and then form a resistance and then move down. If not, I might take an impulse trade only if the next candle forms a higher wick first and then breaks the low of the previous one. That will be the only point I'm gonna take sells in the form of an impulse trade. And if we talk about range, then this is a 34 pips of range, and my target for GBP USD will be only 10 to 12 pips. I will be out after 10-12 pips because I don't stay in the market for the long time. Instead, I like to keep the runners moving. But my personal choice, if you ask me, then I don't keep much runners running, because the thing is, they 90% of the times they get hit and they gets out of the market. So that's why. But that also depends on what kind of a setup I'm trading. So GBP JPY is still nothing over here. It's just, I think this candle will be closing like this only, and the next candle might just break the low and continue move down to create a higher high or to form some sort of support. So that can also happen. Let's have a look on the gold. Okay, so I just told you that, let me just go to 30 minutes. So I just told you that do not get trapped in gold. So it just broke the low, people took sell. If some people are impatient, then they must have took sells over here. Then the market went straight down, tapped this area, and now it's rejecting, right? So that's the exact same thing. I also told everybody that just stay out of gold, don't get trapped inside gold, because right now it can really reject the lower prices and close back up again. So that's quite risky, because 30 minutes left for the current candle to close, and in the last 3 minutes gold is showing something weird over here. If it would be a sell bias, then this candle should be closing below this area of resistance, something like that, somewhere around this area over here. But right now it's rejecting the lower prices, so cannot say anything surely about gold. I'm just staying out of gold right now, because I'm looking for a very easy kind of a setup to take a trade. So I got 3 likes. Guys, come on guys, you have to support me. Come on, don't keep your likes with you. I know everybody is having a like button, right? So just give me some likes. Yeah, so we were also talking about my tools over here. So yeah, this is a gold trading expert advisor, and right now if we talk about stats, so for those who don't know what a expert advisor or robot is, this is basically a automation or algo trading robot which I made and which trades gold. So when someone uses automated robot or algo trading, that means you don't have to take the trades manually or close the trades manually. This robot will do everything for you automatically, right? So this was a short description about the robot trading. And if you talk about stats, then this robot just trades gold. And right now you can see it has like 95% profitable trades, profit factor of 27.1, and a Sharpe ratio of 1.65 over here. And these are the trades it took. And yeah, by keeping, also it just kept the drawdown under 6.4%. So I yesterday when I started the stream, I told everybody in the starting that now I do three kinds of trading. So look, I am not showing you this to promote my products, right? I don't have to do that. I am already having a lot of audience which is committed to these products only, so I have different audience for that. But why I am showing you this is, look, now when I was streaming earlier, there are many people who know that I was also streaming earlier as well. उसको उठा के बोल दे साइड में लगा देगी. So I was doing the streams earlier as well, but due to some reason I have to shut down my streams. The only reason was I really wanted to see how these robots are performing in the real world, because I was a manual trader, right? So I don't know how to make one robot. And when I searched out and when I gathered knowledge out of the market, it really amazed me. It really amazed me because I can't even think sometime that a robot can take our place, right? So I really wanted to give it a try, and so I tried to make one. And first of all, my few projects were really failing projects, right? And that's how you get into some kind of a field or some kind of a business. You get failures first, and after that you make something which really works, but not up to your mark. But after that you start to optimize those things, and after that only you get your desired product which you wanted ever, right? So that's the same thing happened to me as well. So now I have more than like 10 to 15, not 10 to 15 actually, I have like 6 to 7 kinds of different robots. And now I do manual trading live in front of everybody. Second, I'm doing this automation trading as well. Number third, I'm doing this hybrid trading as well. If you will see in the description of this kind of trading, then you will see that it's not a fully automated expert advisor, right? So in this particular account, I take the trades manually, and my robot handles those trades for me, right? So So these kind of trading, these three types of trading now I do. And why I'm telling you this is because there are many people who can really do these things. There are some computer programmers, there are some computer programmers as well as traders as well. Just go, don't get stuck into one thing only. You can really make yourself flexible to those things as well, right? It's not necessary to just do one thing, because to increase your earnings or increase your growth, you can say, or to gain more knowledge, you have to step out of your comfort zone and you have to start something new, start something fresh. Okay, so what I also noticed is those people who are on that marketplace, they just do automated kind of trading, they just do algo trading. So I asked myself a question: what can I do which makes me different from out of those people, right? So now I have three kinds of market. So now there are people who are with me for automation or algo trading. There are some people like you all are, those are with me like for manual trading, and there will be some people who will be with me for my hybrid kind of trading, because some people want to take the trades manually but they want the robot to manage the trades for them. So, and now in my upcoming project there is like something is coming up on the website. I haven't really managed the website from the past few months, and it's just like it's the same like before it was earlier. So I have to, I was really into this thing, and now I'm gonna just work on each and everything separately, because now my work has been finished in terms of algorithmic trading, and now I think that I can move forward to other things. Okay, so GBP JPY hanging man in 30 minutes. Can't you confirm, please? I think, Mr. Singh, you are into a trade. You are into some serious trade, I think. Or you are about to take a trade. Right now, I don't know. See, I got you. I got you. So basically, this candle over here closed with a huge rejection wick, and right now the current candle has broken the low of the previous one, and it's just moving down right now. But right now nothing is confirmed. But because here's the thing, let me just tell you. In the 15 minutes, see, now we can get some information out of 15 minutes. Earlier the 15 minutes was a little bit confusing, but it can provide some sort of data. So if I see the 15 minutes over here, we can clearly see the current 15-minute candle in GBP JPY is kind of rejecting the area coming from the left, this area over here, which is also a support. So if you are in a sell trade, Mr. Singh, I'll just do it for you over here. If you are in a sell trade and if you have took sells when this candle broke the low of the previous one, then once this current candle gets back to its open price, close 50% of the trade, and I think you should actually keep your stops above the current candle's high. So because the thing is, anything can happen over here, but right now I think trade is in your favor. Let's see, because this is a very very risky trade you just took. To take sells, you need a resistance to be formed, and selling over here means you are taking a trade in the retracement. You are thinking that the market will be retracing back down. Okay, so this is something risky. So, oh, look over here. What just gold did? Gold went all the way down and did the exact same thing. I was worried about this thing only. That's why I was just staying away from gold. Okay, yeah, that's a really nice thing. So over here, from the Mr. Singh comment over here, I would like to mention something, that whenever there is a risky setup or whenever there is a low probability trade, you should lower your lot sizes, right? So that you don't lose the amount of money you were about to lose earlier in your full lot size. Because some people, what they do is they make a plan. Okay, they make a plan, they decide a lot size for that plan. Like, suppose XYZ is my strategy, okay, or there is a strategy I use, and I decided a 0.10 lot for that strategy, right? So what I do is I will just stuck to that strategy and the lot size only. I will not change that lot size. But the real strategy would be, or the best strategy would be, if you play with the lot sizes, if you break those lot sizes, right? Suppose if over here, when this candle broke the low of the previous one, if my initial or if my normal lot size was 0.10, then what I will do is I will break that lot size into 2 or 3. Instead of one straight 0.10 lot, what I will do is I'm gonna put 0.03 lot over here, right? So because even though if I lose that trade, there will be a very much less smaller loss which I was about to lose in my full trade, okay? But if I win, that will be a nice trade for me, because anyways I have just took a risky thing. That's why I'm reducing the lot size, right? So that's a plus plus situation in both the sides, even though you lose, even though you win. So this is how you should be breaking down your lot size, and this is how you should be managing your risk as well. Like I told Mr. Singh that if this candle reaches its open price again, you should close 50%. So the reason was that you should not you not have to lose your full stop loss in any kind of a trade. You have to manage your risk when it comes to lot sizing, or when it comes to booking your losses. Some people, they just wait for the candle to hit their stop loss. They suppose there is a person who give their stop loss above this candle, and when the candle did moved up to its open price, he did not close any percent of the trade. Instead, he just waited for the candle or for the market to hit the break even, hit the stop loss. So instead of losing like $3, he lost now full stop loss like $6, right? So you should do everything to reduce your losses, because those reduction in losses will eventually increase your profits. And when you are habitual to do that, you will see your gains will be much more than your losing ones, right? Even though you lose more trades, like suppose you lose 6 trades out of 10, but when it will be coming up to your gaining power, you will see by reducing those small amount of pips, and by reducing your small amount of losses, if your gains are eventually more than your losses and you are in profits. So this is how you should manage your risk always, because sometimes this happened to me as well in the past. There's day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. I on all those days, suppose on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I managed my risk really well. My account is in plus. But when it comes to Thursday or Friday, on Thursday I lost a trade. Okay, so I told myself that okay, I just lost a trade, no problem, I'm gonna come back tomorrow, I'm gonna trade again, and I'm gonna get back that loss. Okay, fine, no problem in that. So now it's Friday today, right? So on Friday I came to the market by this idea in my mind that yesterday I lost a trade, now today I'm gonna get back that loss from the market and I'm gonna be in profit today. But that's where you have already lost your discipline. And when you lose your discipline in forex trading, you are gonna lose your money as well. Now what happened is, you took a trade by thinking that you're gonna make your losses back from the Thursday. You took a trade and you lost that trade again. Now you are having two losses in a row, like from Thursday and from today. Now you will take third trade. After that, you will lose that trade as well. Now you will take fourth trade. Maybe you win that fourth trade, but you will win small amount. You will book just few amount of pips in that. The reason is, your confidence get so much hurt that even though your fourth trade was so much profitable, could be so much profitable, but you close that trade very early, and that's where it's not gonna help you with any of the thing. And if you will look at the whole week, the week which was really profitable for you, now it's a losing week for you. That's where we have to implement hard discipline when it comes to trading, because this happens to everyone. But the moment you just get yourself into discipline, everything starts to change from that point only. So Mr. Singh is saying, in 2 months I have overtrade so much and lose so much. Yeah, I know, I can totally relate and agree to that. This overtrading thing is very bad. For whenever you want to overtrade, just close your computer, close your mobile, and just sit back and relax. Just have a cup of tea, just have a cold drink, have anything, just stop, just do not overtrade, because overtrading leads to blowing off accounts. Okay, so as we can see clearly, GBP JPY falling down, and I'm gonna just go to 30 minutes. Look at this. This candle traveled so much, but it just 15 pips over here. It was looking like the candle is like 20 pips maybe, but nothing much. So I'm just gonna wait for this candle to close, and maybe I think I will wait for the 15 minutes to close. So the thing is, in case this 15-minute candle closes bullish and the next candle creates a lower wick, breaks the high of this candle, I'm gonna take a buy trade at that point, because at that point there will be a support I'm getting over here in this area. So I'm gonna just wait for this candle to close. So nothing to do right now for the next 13 minutes. And if I talk about gold, nothing is happening in gold. Okay, so the like count has reached 4. Come on guys, few more. I'm giving you so much knowledge guys, so much of free knowledge, and in return I just need your support. Come on, don't be shy guys, just give me likes, subscribe me, like me, support my channel. Just doing it for free. no money charged. Actually, today view count is pretty much high. I really think that I'm from India. I really think that this candle can close bullish. Let's see what happens. Let's see. And in gold, I really don't think that I'm gonna trade gold today, because I think gold will stay like this only, because there's no news and there was no volume at New York Open, there was no volume at NYSE Open. Now it's been like 50 minutes already up in NYSE, already passed away 50 minutes. So I don't think there will be any trade in gold, but I would like to wait for this candle to close. In case this candle closes bearish, I'll stop trading today and I'll just sit back and relax and enjoy my day. This is the mindset you should be coming to work. You should not be thinking of taking trades. You should just come to the streams or whatever you do. You should come to your trading office or somewhere with the mindset that I'm just gonna enjoy my day. I'm just gonna look at the graph. I'm just gonna gather some knowledge about the graphs as well. So I'm gonna just grasp knowledge out of these graphs and all, because it's not necessary to take trades every day. Okay, so GBP JPY, it's moving down right now, and if you look on the left, then we might get a retracement. Let me just have a look on the 1 hour. Yeah, very tricky, very tricky right now. Perfect. So Mr. Singh just made some money today. So today's treat is on Mr. Singh. So Mr. Singh, if you can do, just share your analysis over here in the chat, so that I can share it with everybody else as well, so that people can learn something from your analysis as well. Because if I'm running the streams, but it's not that I'm gonna analyze everything for you guys. You also can send me your charts, your analyzed charts, and I'm gonna share it over here on the screen, so that everybody on the stream can learn something new from your analysis as well, right? So by doing that, we can literally share each and everyone's knowledge over here. So we will be having a bundle of knowledge together, right? So if anybody can do, or if anyone else also, if there is anyone who has won some trade today, or even though who has lost some trade today, just share your analysis over here. I'm gonna put your analysis on the screen and we are gonna talk about that. Okay, because do you use Discord, sir? Yes, I use Discord. I'm on Discord, but I have to log in into that again. And thank you for remembering me, because I just forgot about Discord. So I'm gonna log in into that again, and from tomorrow it will be available, and you guys can send your charts and analysis over there on Discord. I'm gonna make a new channel and I'm gonna drop the link over here in the chat section tomorrow. Damn, lot of work to do. So GBP JPY is flipping back up. 7 minutes left for the current candle to close. Maybe I will get a trade after this candle close. But for that, I have to wait for 6 more minutes. Yeah, I think that's a brilliant idea to use Discord, because I think YouTube does not allow to share full links in the chat section. So I'm gonna just put the Discord again on work and share the link. Okay, I think I just got a new subscriber over here today. Thank you, Sita Ram. I hope, Mr. Sitaram, you are liking our streams and you will get amazing knowledge every day. You will get amazing losing trades plus amazing winning trades as well. So, yeah. Come on, guys. I need some more support. Mr. Sitaram did a great job today and he won't regret that. Okay, so as I thought about, this candle will be closing in bullish direction, I think. And right now, this area, let me just go back to 30 minutes. 30 minute is also closing in 5 minutes. So now there are two things. Now this is something tricky happening in the market right now, and let's talk about this before it happens. We don't know whether this candle will be closing back down again, or we don't know whether this candle will be closing up again, right? So but we do know is we can set our probabilities over here, right? What we can do is, if this candle closes like this, the exact position over here, if this candle closes like this and the next 30-minute candle wick down, break the high of this 30-minute candle over here, then we can take a buy trade, right? But if you look on the left, we have this huge rejection over here as well, right? So this is a good setup, but this is also a tricky setup, right? So but if I look at the 15 minutes, let me see which time frame is showing me more confirmations. Right now, both the time frames are showing me some confirmation of buying, right? But I have to look which time frame out of 15-minute or 30-minute is giving me more confirmation of buying. It's not about, now people will say, okay, both the time frames are giving you buy confirmations, then why are you thinking so much? Why are you just not taking a buy trade? The reason is, my friend, let me just tell you the reason. The reason is, in the 15 minutes I might get a chance to get a lower price. How? The next 15-minute candle will make a lower wick, break the high of the previous 15-minute candle and starts to move up, right? So I will be getting into a trade like 10 pips earlier, right? So what my target was, 12 to 15 pips. So if I enter earlier in the market from a lower price, that will be a win position for me. But the thing is, this is a 15-minute time frame, and 15-minute confirmations are less accurate than the 30-minute confirmation. So I have to reduce my risk first to get into this trade. So I'm gonna be right back, guys. Okay, guys, so I'm back. So this candle is about to close over here in like 50 seconds. Let's see if there is any news. No, there is no news. Now, next news will be after 6 hours. Okay, I'm gonna close my FX book. Perfect. So, gold is doing nothing. Don't get excited, guys. Gold is just doing nothing. GBP JPY 15-minute candle is about to close, and I think it's about to close like this. If this candle will be closing like this, then how can we take a trade? Obviously, we cannot take a trade. I'm gonna go to 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So the 30-minute candle closed a strong bearish candle, and now I obviously cannot take a sell even though the current candle breaks the low, because the move has already been done, the retracement has already been done according to me. Okay, if it still goes more down or over till over here, then it's all right, I don't have a problem. But if we talk about buying scenario, so if we talk about buying scenario, then if the current 30-minute candle, which is creating a lower wick right now, if it just starts to go up and breaks above 163.957 area, then I might take a buy trade. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reduce my lot size to half. Like if I take one lot, then I'm gonna reduce it to 50.50. The reason why I'm gonna reduce my lot size is this rejection candle. Okay, this rejection candle will be a reason, because the thing is, I don't know whether this candle will break the high of the previous one, go up a little bit, and then reject this area and then starts to move down. So in that way, what we will be seeing is we will be seeing a huge wick rejection and a bearish candle, right? So whenever you are about to take a trade, no, Mr. Singh, I'm not in a trade. Whenever you are about to take a trade, you have to think about its positive sides and its negative sides as well, and try to think about negative sides as well, because that will help you to manage your risk, right? So that will eventually help you to manage your risk, because if you just think about the positive sides of a setup, then you will lose more. Okay, because at that point you will get overconfidence, and overconfidence will lead you to losses. Because think of this like that: if the market really has to go up, it will be going up, right? Nothing can stop it. But you just have to be cautious. You just have to be very very, what do we say, you just have to be very careful with your money. Okay, so oh, Mr. Singh, you just subscribed me now. That's not good. I thought you are already a subscriber of mine. But thank you, Mr. Singh, for your subscription. Thank you so much. I just need more people like Sitaram and Mr. Singh over here, who are, supporting me, supporting my work. Actually, no, actually this software is pretty good from the old version. There are a lot of things in this software. Mm. Gold is again moving up, guys. Don't get excited. There is no trade in gold today. Okay, so bye bye gold. We don't need you. Take care. Now, just GBP JPY and me. Let's see what happens. 25 minutes left. 25 minutes left. 25 minutes left. Now someone will say, oh my, what happened? Why this guy is repeating? I'm just keeping myself up. So let's see, after 24 minutes. Yeah, Mr. Singh, I'm awake and feeling fresh after you subscribed. So obviously, how can I feel low? So now, if this is a retracement, then this candle will be breaking the high. That's for sure. Because the thing is, if we look on the previous side of the candles, then we can see clearly that we got a nice move to the upside, right? So if the market really has to move up now, because the thing is, volume times has already over, right? There were no moves at the time of New York Open. There were no moves at the time of NYSE Open. Now more than 1 hour has already passed away in the NYSE Open, and right now it just market was retracing, right? So nothing has happened in the New York session today, which will tell us that okay, so the market will be moving in that way, right? So I think if this candle doesn't break the high, then we might just see some sort of consolidation or a little bit downward movement in GBP JPY. That's, I think, personally. Otherwise, look, nothing is 100%, but we can just assume things. We just have to assume things. We just have to extend the horizons of our mind. Let's see what happens. 22 minutes. Come on, guys, share your analysis over here. If anybody has done something, you can also share your analysis on Telegram. My Telegram username is, let me just tell you, my Telegram username is A0001H. This is my Telegram username, and you can also subscribe to the channel over there as well. We have a channel with the name of let me just check, where's my phone? What the fuck? Just hold on, guys, let me find my phone. So finally I just found my phone, guys. Okay, so let me just check what was my username. Oh, okay. So on Telegram, you can send me your analysis at Global Trade Live. This is the username for Telegram. You know, I was about to buy Signal groups, but they were expensive. Mr. Singh is saying, Mr. Singh, look, there is no need to buy any kind of Signal service. First of all, to be very frank, I also subscribed to many Signal services earlier in the past when I started trading. But what happened is, let me tell you, I or anybody else, usually they what they do is they see 2 3 groups together on Telegram, right? And what after they do is, okay, I'm gonna subscribe this one, I'm gonna subscribe this one as well, I'm gonna subscribe this one as well, right? So now you will be subscribing to 1 or 2 groups minimum, okay, not below 2. Suppose minimum you subscribe to 2 groups. Now what happened is, till the time you are getting winning signal tips from those groups, it will be all okay, it will be perfectly fine, you will be happy, uh, everything will be good, okay, I am the king of the world like feeling will be coming on. but but the moment you will get a losing signal from a person you don't even know, what happened at that point is, what the fuck, how did I lost a trade? You will you will be angry to the person of the signal service, right? But there's nothing wrong in that. The problem is, our mind tells us that at that point the feeling comes in our mind is, why I am losing money on somebody else's command, right? You don't have to lose money on somebody else's command. Maybe his strategy works good for him only, okay, maybe he's the only person who can handle or who can manage the risk according to his strategy. You can't understand his strategy, you don't know his strategy, you are just following his tips. So if anybody wants to subscribe to signal service or something like that, there's a tip for those people. The tip is, stop doing that. You don't have to, okay? You just create your own strategy, create your own risk management plan, and start trading yourself, or buy some tools from the market, okay? You don't have to follow tips from someone. If now people will say, okay, you are saying that you don't follow someone else's signal or commands, then what makes the tools different from from the from the signals you're talking about? The reason is, you cannot backtest signals, right? There are a lot of signals which, and few signals, they also delete few signals as well. The signal providers, what they do is, they start to delete the losing ones from their Telegram channel, right? These all are scammers. Everything is scam over if we talk about Telegram signals, right? 90% of the people are scammers over there. So they start to delete the signals from the history, and so there is no possible way to backtest. If we talk about tools like expert advisors or indicators or something else which gives you signal, there is a way to backtest those, and you can verify those records by backtesting it yourself and by taking the live trades on demo accounts, right? So just start learning yourself and start believing yourself. Don't follow anybody else's signals, okay? I always say, this is not a signal service. I'm talking about the streams right now. This is not a signal service. This is a platform where I'm providing you free information. I'm providing you and sharing you my knowledge, right? Which I have learned from so many years, and I just want to provide those knowledge and things to you as a gift, and I am not charging anything from that, right? Obviously I make money from other things, but from this thing I don't want to make money, right? These streams will be totally free of cost, and I really welcome everybody that you come to my streams every day. Even though I will have a losing trade, even though I will have a winning trade, you will definitely learn something. Okay, so yeah, that was all about the signal services and things. So now 15-minute candle is about to close. Let's go and have a look on the 15-minute GBP JPY candle. Nothing much. So Mr. Singh was saying it's very hard to do on your own. Okay, Mr. Singh, yeah, I understand that it's hard and it will take some years, like at least some months at least. But the thing is, when you know how to trade, you don't need anything else, and the time you have invested, the money you have invested to learn that talent, it will really recover all your lost time, it will really recover all your lost money, and after that you will feel that that was the best decision of your life to do it on your own, because nothing can challenge that. Nothing can challenge that. You will be, you know, you will be king of your own, you will be your own decision maker. Like suppose if you want to really plan a vacation somewhere, then you don't have to think about your work, because you will be able to carry your laptop, you will be able to, you know, take trades on your vacations as well, because you know how to do that. You don't have to follow somebody else on the internet. You don't have to you know, get dependent on somebody else. So these all tools like expert advisors, indicators, and these kind of streams, these are all the tools which will guide you always, which will take you to the level you want to be on. That's right. So guys, I'm gonna just wait for this candle to close, and after that I'm gonna end the streams. And I promise you guys, I won't take a trade behind your back. I'm gonna come back tomorrow, and after that only I'm gonna take the trade. No trades after the streams. No, Mr. Singh, I really can't stop now. I'm very much excited to enjoy the day. You are really welcome. I hope this will help. Not you only. To those who are not really participating in the chat, or who are not really sending me anything, or not sharing their knowledge with me, those as well. I think this will be helpful to all of them as well. Okay, so here we go. GJ is moving down. Okay, so look over here. What's happening? This current candle hasn't created a higher wick, and it just starts to dropping down really fast. Like it just like 3.5 minutes passed away in the current candle, and it's dropping like really fast. And before that, all the candles were like small candles. So whenever this thing happens, most of the times what happen is this candle will leave a strong rejection wick to the downside, and it will flip back up. Okay, so let's see. 11 minutes left. Also, let me check what happened to GU. What? The- Okay, nothing has happened to GU as well. So we just have to wait for 9 more minutes. After that, we will see what will be happening to the market. Okay, so if anybody will be free after the streams, then my advice to them is just watch the market for a few more minutes and don't think about taking a trade, right? Just say to yourself, okay, I'm not gonna take the trade, I'm just gonna grab the knowledge. So start, getting into this habit, and it will really help you to understand the markets really well. Join your Discord and have conversation with you some free time. Sure, Mr. Singh, I'm definitely gonna turn my Discord again on, and after that, you will have that option. So, tomorrow I'm gonna share the link. Six minutes left. So, this candle is now retracing back. So let's have a look on the 15 minutes and let's just Wrap it up. So as I told you that the current 15-minute candle will leave a huge wick rejection. So this is the exact thing I was talking about. So now, yeah, exactly, Antonio. I was also about to say this thing, exactly same thing, that the volume will be dying now, and there's no point of sitting in front of market and just looking at the charts right now. So take care, everybody. Have a great day, and please, guys, please, my request: do not over trade, do not over risk. Okay, do not force trade always manage your risk really well. We will be meeting tomorrow for sure. And tomorrow I'm gonna send my Discord channel link to everybody, so that you guys can also join me on Discord. And you can, and the thing is, on YouTube doesn't allow us to send the full links over here on on the chat. So I'm gonna give you my Discord link, and there you're gonna send me your analysis. I'm gonna show your analysis and your knowledge on my screen, and we will be sharing everybody's knowledge with each other, so that we can really move forward, and we can really teach the ones who are coming new, right? Who are trading newly in this field, right? So Antonio is asking, what's your Telegram, Instagram? Okay, Antonio, my Instagram is Global Trade Live. This is my Instagram. Yeah, this is the username of my Instagram. You can follow me on that. And yeah, so I will just take a leave from you guys now. Thank you so much, guys, for your support, for your subscribers, for subscribing me. Thanks for subscribing me, guys, and thank you for your likes, and thank you for your support, guys, because I really need your support in the form of likes and subscribes. To it will keep me motivated. It will keep me motivated. It will tell me to work every day for you guys, right? Because I'm just providing you free knowledge. So, and in return, I just need your favor in the terms of subscribers and likes. That's all I'm asking for. And Mr. Singh, if you are listening this, today's treat will be definitely on you. You will tell me where to come. I'm gonna come, and we are gonna have a treat together. So take care, everyone. And the top, Mr. Singh and Antonio, I'm gonna thank you for participating in the streams today, and I hope we are gonna meet tomorrow as well. And also, Mr. Sitaram, I'm not forgetting you. Thank you so much for subscribing me, Mr. Singh as well. So take care, everyone. Have a great day, and we are gonna meet tomorrow.